The Kernel Podcast. Hosted by Noah Norton.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kernel News Podcast. As always, I'm your fearless leader, Noah Norton. How's everyone doing? It's been a little bit, but we're glad to be recording right now. A lot of exciting things have happened. A lot of exciting things. Movies are coming out. No Way Home. A lot of movie excitement going around here. Art house and mainstream. So I think here at the Kernel office, we're really excited about all the opportunities, everything that's going to happen. So without any further ado, let's pop it, lock it, butter it down. Let's get into some news here. All right, starting off here. Ariana Grande to lead Squid Game Season 2. Now, she's stated to prepare for the role, I've been watching a lot of manga. Fantastic. I think it's a good casting. Squid Game, something about them that wasn't really appealing. Not many big names. So when you add a big name like this with Ari, this is, I mean, you're going to get eyes on this thing, you know, and Squid Game could frankly use the attention. It kind of flew under the radar. So for me, in my head, if you know the show, I think that she's a great replacement for Player 67. I think it's a great replacement. If they're smart, they do kind of like a parallel story, have Shang's story, and then they could do like a time jump story, you know? So a lot of moving pieces here, but if you're wondering how it conceptually would look, Ariana portrays the older version of Shang's daughter. Netflix, call me. Just get on the phone, all right, Netflix. Give me a jingle. I have the... It's almost as detailed as my Tenet outline, my Tenet sequels and trilogy, essentially. But yeah, I think this is great. I'd really like to see them double down to get Scarlett Johansson out there. You know, get a little ScarJo action there. We know she's freed up from Marvel. She's got the time. I think that'd be a good casting. But I've also got to say, hey Ari, why don't you say thank you next to your husband and pull up to my penthouse? Why don't you come on over? Show you some of my positions. I've been reading Kama Sutra. Not reading it, you know, but I look at the pictures. If I flip them back and forth really fast, it looks like they're moving. That's where film comes. Moving on here, Paramount Pictures is disappointed at the lack of controversy with Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The trailer released recently, and apparently executives at Paramount are livid that no one has called for a character redesign. No one has said that they are queer baiting with Tails. There has been no outrage at all, and apparently people are just excited. Which, if you know anything about marketing, is the worst thing people could be. You don't want them excited. You want them outraged. You want some controversy. Director Jeff Fowler stated, we should have added a purple-haired Laura Dern in this trailer. That would have got Reddit screaming. It's stuff like that that makes marketing so crucial. You know, when you're about to release a movie, if people aren't there to hate watch it, then you're not really getting that many people there to watch a movie. You need them angry, calling for a redoing of the design of the character, calling for them to have less representation. You need them mad about something. You need them very mad about something. Paramount, you fumbled the bag on this one. You missed the gold ring right in front of you, all right? Moving on here. Elsa to have a boyfriend in Frozen 3. This is interesting news. Of course, we know that Anna has a boyfriend and a husband, I think now, in Kristoff. So where's Elsa, and why isn't she with a man? I think this is something interesting. So they're going to finally resolve that glaring issue. If you remember in Frozen, it made no sense. She didn't end up with a man. Like, Disney, you made the formula and you forgot one of the biggest ingredients, you know? Maybe this is the plan all along with the trilogy, you know? But some quote here, director Chris Buck stated, "Don't worry, he'll have feminine qualities." That's interesting. So it's going to be kind of like a less masculine male. That's queer baiting and people like that. It's also rumored that Mickey Mouse will appear in the film and he'll be forcing this courtship. All sounds good to me, totally on brand. I know some people out there on the woke left are going to be really disappointed that she won't be having a girlfriend. To that I say, okay, but he'll be a little feminine, right? You know, like kind of like it'll feel like it was written by a woman, you know? Like it'll have that like energy. I mean, it won't be. It's Disney, but feel like it. All in all, I think this is a great change. You need a voice actor and character model. Disney, You have my cell. It comes up as blocked, but you have it. Moving on here. Marvel Studios to make a serious film. No comedy. No quips. According to Kevin Feige, we're out to make the first billion-dollar art house film. They're trying to set the new standard for art house cinemas. And my first thought goes, what's the IP going to be? You know? What is Marvel going to source from to get an art house movie? I think Eternals tried in some regards to do that with Chloe Zhao's direction, but it didn't quite reach that potential height. So my mind gets a buzz with ideas. X-Men, potentially, have something about social causes with X-Men. Fantastic Four. They could even go from an existing franchise, do a complete inversion of what we expect from some of these characters. I think Ant-Man 4 has a big chance to be an art house film. That's very possible. It'd be an interesting change. And I think this would be really good. I would really like to see Paul Rudd just dig deep and for once in his career, be a real actor. Imagine that. If you don't have goosebumps right now, I think you're lying. Maybe Meryl Streep's in it. All right. We're going to take a quick break for a second. We'll be back in just a moment. I won't know when we're back until someone tells me because I don't know what you're seeing when it goes to that. I just miss you. Come back soon, okay?
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves
You're back? I knew you'd be. You slut. So going on here, we're going to talk about our quick review section. So our quick review section, and if you don't know, it's kind of me breaking down some of the movies and TV shows that have come out this week. With this, I am essentially giving my raw opinion of what I think of it. And it's really to help you. I'm doing this for you so that if I was thinking about watching this show, I'll be like, well, hold on, not that good. And you'll be like, whoa, I won't do it. Noah's a god. He knows what he's talking about. Or you'll be like, Noah said this is good. I'll watch this. I'm here to help you, all right? We have precious time on this earth, and I want us watching the best things we can. So we'll jump right into it. These are quick reviews. So there are a lot to cover, so get ready. Starting off first, Spider-Man No Way Home, 2021. It's here. I can't talk about it. Again, we get a screener early, a little cloud over here. I can't talk too much about it. All I'll say is it sadly did not follow my predictions. Little spoiler here, but I was really hoping for Zendaya's death and the Spider-Man to have a threesome. It didn't happen. Not the way I thought it would happen. And again, Marvel's gonna be on my ass if I spoil anything. But the Roger Rabbit-styled Miles Morales appearance, that's gonna rub some people the wrong way. There's no Tobey or Andrew. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, they do not show up in this movie. You're expecting them. You will be disappointed. But good news, Topher Grace's Eddie Brock makes an appearance. And in a way, that's almost better. Venom, it's good. I really can't say more. I want to. Jon Favreau's character dies. I don't want to say it. Okay, it's good. Aunt May. This might be her baddest she's been. Whoa. I know she's an aunt, but I want to call her mommy. This is all spoiler territory. I'm not going to talk. We probably have to cut some of this. This is spoilers, okay. Moving on here. Don't Look Up, 2021. Leo and Timmy in one movie? Worlds collide. Very exciting. I'm a huge fan. Jennifer Lawrence, you're looking old. Meryl Streep looked better. She was more eye candy than Jennifer Lawrence was. Sheesh. Stellar cast for a stellar movie. It's funny. It's unique. I haven't seen Jonah Hill on screen in a while. So great to have him back. Felt good. Felt good to see that reunion. I think with this movie, it's great, but it gave me this feeling. I think my biggest takeaway is, thank God that there is not a real meteor hurling to Earth. Like, could you imagine if we had just this ticking clock for this huge thing that will destroy life on Earth as we know it, And so frustratingly, in the movie, no one's doing anything about it. They know it's coming. They're just not doing anything. And as implausible as that seems, it's terrifying. And it made me think, it was like, could you imagine if, like, there was, like, an increase of, like, earthquakes or floods, or, if, like, Florida was going to be underwater soon and we all just accepted that, like, I know these are far-fetched ideas, but it really freaked me out, It got me thinking, but thankfully, everything's perfect, and there's nothing we need to worry about at all. If there was, though, I'd trust the powers above. They'd figure it out, and they'd save us. They wouldn't just sit there and do nothing. They would do something. They'd do something, right? Hashtag trust the elites. Yeah. And praise Zeno. Moving on here. West Side Story 2021. I don't do musicals. So you're going to be biased. You're going to be like, Noah, it's acclaimed by everyone. It's got 96% of Rotten Tomatoes. Everyone loves it. I don't do musicals. And my reviews matter. It doesn't matter if I go in to a movie with the preconceived idea that I hate it, and then I just kind of refuse to watch it or anything like that. They don't. That's not my problem. I'm a reviewer, okay? I'm allowed to have an opinion, even if it's universally regarded as the wrong opinion, okay? And you know what? Cancel Ansel Elgort should have been shot in the face in the first scene. Just his brain splattered across the floor would have made for a better movie. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. I can hear you screaming on the keyboards, you nostalgic losers. 1 out of 5, West Side Story 2021 is trash, and musicals are awful. Come at me. Shark on jet style, bitch. Moving on here, Nightmare Alley 2021. Fellow Lolita reader Bradley Cooper leads this beautiful, gorgeous film. And I have to say, Guillermo del Toro, you knocked it out of the park again. Take a bow, good sir. And now stand upright for the criticisms. It was missing a fish woman sex scene. As it stands right now, it's fine, but with that crucial element missing, it's a mid-tier Guillermo movie for me. Right now, if you had to put it on my Guillermo hierarchy, it's below Shape of Water and Hellboy 1. So good, so good. I don't know why. It's so weird to me when these auteurs are known for these great like scenes and moments, and they just choose not to use them. That was a odd choice from Guillermo, but it's fine. If you can get past the lack of a fish sex scene, then it's fine. I couldn't, so 3 out of 5 on my Letterboxd. All right, moving on here. Succession Season 3. With this show, I love imagining myself being a part of the Roy family. It's just so it's luxurious, Like it's embarrassing to say, but I see Logan Roy as kind of a father figure. I don't know. I really want to Cousin Greg my way through the world, And whenever I watch Succession, it reminds me of how much better my family could be, if they were more like the Roys, but we're just not, And when I see their lifestyle, it really makes me want to quit this show. And I might quit this show and become a business major. I might do that. For now, I won't. But every time I hear that Succession theme, my foot is one step further out the door. It's infectious. And Shiv's ass is amazing. All right, and finally here, we're going to get into our Did You Know section. So our Did You Know section, if you don't know, is a deep dive into film knowledge that won't be found on IMDb. Okay? We have a great research team, and they find the most awesome little nuggets of wisdom. So, without further ado, did you know Ryan Gosling was forced to take off the Drive 2011 Scorpion jacket? According to Ryan, he was getting too much poon. Gotta be honest, mine hasn't gotten me any yet. I even started putting a toothpick in my mouth as I wear it. No luck. It's a matter of time. All right. Well, as always, I'm Noah Norton. Go follow us on our Instagram account. Check us out on TikTok, YouTube. You can find us where all podcasts are found. And have a good one.